It is Valentine's Day for real, for real. How's everyone doing? It's your boy Flobo. It's Wassup Flobo, episode 30 something, man. We're doing a lot of these things. And I know we talked about Valentine's Day as a holiday, how much I loved it in a previous episode of What's Up Flobo. So that's why I won't go into that. I want to go into more into something else. In just a minute, but just want to say thank you so much for checking out the show. What's Up Flobo? Not sure what the show is, but we'll keep on doing it. So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, let the whole world know about the program. And follow me on YouTube and all that stuff. Flobito.com, FLOBITO.com is the website. And I do have a t-shirt line. It's over at flobito.threadless.com. That's how I eat. So please buy a t-shirt if you got some cash. I'm not here begging out here on the streets of YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. But no, the shirts are cool. They're very high quality. I wear them all the time. Support the homie. So today's episode was going to be about my ode to Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'm going to go see the movie in about an hour's time. If you guys follow me on Facebook, my personal friends know this. I said, look, Valentine's Day, it's spending time with my man Sonic. I'll take a picture of that ticket and post it there. But I realized this week, we're in the dead of winter in the most of the country. And then if you guys believe in SE, it's seasonal affective disorder. A lot of times people are feeling their most blue, right? There's less sunlight out there, less vitamin D. The days are short, it's cold, and you feel like doing nothing but sitting at home and crawling up with a good book, if that. And you kind of get your own feelings. So, or season affected disorder or season affected depression affects a lot of people. And it's kind of odd and harder for people like us. And if you're watching this, I think you are one of us. I'm talking about creative people. I am fortunate enough to live in a country where there are many avenues to be a creative person and have that be a career, whether it's hosting or emceeing or DJing or writing novels and comic books. In my personal case, stand-up comedy for sure. But there's people out there also that don't have that luxury. I understand that. But even if you have a 9-to-5 or you have a day job and you have dreams of writing the next American novel, or you have dreams of those sketches in fashion to be a fashion line, I think you're creative too. This is the whole point of my podcast. This is not cross-promoting, I swear to you, but my podcast, New Amsterdam Radio, really takes the news stories of the day and it recontextualize it for creative people, because it doesn't necessarily, there isn't a barrier between people who are logical and people who are creative. If you have a unique idea, you are. But the one thing I realized is there's not much as far as support mentally when it comes to that kind of thing. There are going to be days, because you are a crafts person. You are working on something you really are passionate about, whether it's, in my case, the next joke, or the next booking upset jokes, or the next AfterBuzz TV rundown of Monday Night Raw. There really isn't really much of a support network. I call home to my friends and family, and they offer some advice to keep on doing it, keep on trying it, and it's great. And they mean a lot when they mean it, when they say it, when they mean it, but it comes off as a bit hollow, because deep down in your heart, you don't quite understand trying to find the right word for this paragraph, or they don't quite understand why this joke isn't hitting, or they don't quite understand why that web store you opened to sell your paintings isn't going the way they can, but all they can do is offer you platitudes. Keep at it. You got this. Keep hustling. And it may seem encouraging on their end. They really want to support you, but you get your own feelings like, yeah, everyone's saying I'm the ish. Everyone's saying I got it, but I don't. I don't. Rent's due next week. No one's bought my last CD. I can't believe that I haven't had the dream job yet. I'm a failure. Oh my Lord. Now, in Los Angeles, California, where I currently reside, I currently live in Culver City, but that's Los Angeles adjacent, right? There's enough people out there that you can have meetups with other creatives. You can talk it out. But it kind of has a backfiring approach, because when other creatives meet up, because we have this societal, in the United States especially, the societal expectation to be constantly hustling and to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and you got to be on the next thing. What ends up happening is, instead of having a support group from other creatives to see what's great and what's bad and what's difficult, what's challenging for us, we sit here, we grandstand. Oh yeah, I'm working on this project right now. I'm trying to get this web series off the ground. I'm going to these film festivals and got a brand new fashion line, and I got myself an influencer Instagram deal coming up. We kind of lie to ourselves. I mean, they all may be true, but we're lying to ourselves how we're doing mentally. We can't really check in with anyone else, because people outside of creative circles don't quite understand what we do. People inside the creative circles, you don't want to come off as being a loser. So you sit there and you lie to yourself and be like, ha ha, I'm doing all these things. Look at me. Woo. totally get it, man. I'll be honest with you. In October of this year, I had a life event that changed my life, right? I got up, I realized I was alone in my bed, alone in my apartment, and I was kind of in my own feelings, right? I said, I came out to LA 12 years ago to be the best dang comedian on the planet, to be the best MC, to be the best co-host, television host, to be the best comic book writer, to be the best everything. And it wasn't quite hitting the way I wanted. People in New York saw the Instagram. Because frankly, not saying Instagram is fake and you shouldn't use it, but when it comes to looking for work, you have to have a constant portfolio of what you're working on. So if you didn't know any better, you would think I was balling with celebrities all the time. But I was in here in my apartment eating ramen going, what is the next step? And I will say this to you guys. This is the number one advice I have for people who are kind of in the same boat or even adjacent to the same boat. You're going to have a network of people inside and outside of what you're doing. And I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive, but for me, I have my cheerleaders, the people that love me for unconditionally, my mama, my brother. Yo, bro, keep doing it. Sometimes I'm at my bottom, and I'm like, man, I'm really going to eat this box of chocolates. I call my brother. Hey, man, let me out. What's going on? I have faith in you. You have people that you may not even call up, but you watch. The people that are on your level, but slightly above. The playing tennis rule. Play with people who are just a little bit better. Not too much better, because you can't compare yourself to P. Diddy. You can't compare yourself to Jeff Bezos, but that person you went to school with who has another project. For example, I won't name her name, but I went to school with somebody who's now currently in a major reality show, and she's seen by thousands of people a week. And so I get my own feelings being like, well, dang, where's my skills, right? The thing about this, you don't want to compare yourself to them all the time, but kind of have to check in and say, hey, that's something that can push you. And also, reach out online, man, because even though we are afraid to say how we're feeling when it comes to ourselves, when we meet other people, we have this mask, especially those with creative ideas. We do confession time on Twitter all the time, man. I can't tell you how people like ourselves are out there on Twitter or out there on Facebook or out there on Instagram being like, this may look like it's a fake thing, but this is what I'm really struggling with. Now you have to sift through that, through all the Instagram models and the fast food Twitter TED Talk people. But there are out there exist. And if you can't find anybody else that can rap with you about the struggles of creating something, about the struggles of leaving your day job to pursue a dream, the struggles of even trying to find your own pursuit of happiness in a job that's not, or in a career that's not considered normal, then how's your boy Flobito? I'm available all the time. Every day is dynamic. There's some days where I'm in the basement. There's some days I'm on the rooftop being like, whoa, I'm surviving, baby. And there's some days where I'm kind of feel like I'm in the middle, but I can't stress this enough. If you are creative, that is normal part of the process. You're going to feel like no one understands you. You're going to feel like you're a failure. You're going to feel the guys you went to high school with that doubled down and checked out and decided to manage that local Hardy/Carl's Jr. made the right decision while you were the stupid one to do something that was kind of fun and quirky. I get you. I totally get you. It's totally normal. That's all right. That is okay, because you don't know when things are going to pop off in your favor. You don't know when things are going to say, hey, look, I know what you're working on. I see you hustling. I see you struggling. Let me buy in. I see the years you put into your craft. Let me buy this album. Let me come to your show. Let me bring you in to my digital channel for an interview and audition. You are at sea, and it's going to be dark, and you're going to feel all you have is a bit of moonlight, if that. And you're putting out those flares out in the middle of the ocean. And you're going to tell yourself, can someone see me? Or if religious, God, why won't someone see me? But it's happening, man. It's happening. As long as you push forward, as long as you keep doing it, and really keep 2 to 6 people. That's a very calculated number. 2 to 6 people I get to call my high council. You pitch new ideas off of. You say, I'm not having the best time. Let's go get coffee. Let's talk about something outside of my industry so I have a refreshed perspective. And now I'll do you wonders. It's your boy Flobito. This is Wassup Flobo. Got kind of spirited here in the booth. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me over at Twitter at FloboVoice, on Instagram at Flobito, and at DJ Flobito. The website's flobito.com. More episodes are coming. I'm about to go over to see Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm so excited. It's like 25 years, 30 years in the making. I am hyped. 6-year-old me's going to go nuts. Woo! Gotta go fast. And until then time, I know you're creative. If you have a cool idea, check out the podcast, New Amsterdam Radio. We were a bit more serious with that show. New episodes are available here on this YouTube channel, but old episodes, the whole archive is available over at Spotify. And until next time, keep at it.